Y Camp is a microcosm of a society, and it's not just about the campers, but it's also about the staff that are serving the campers. Campers are developing, but so are the staff. Staff are recognizing the difference they make in a camper's life in a short amount of time, which can help them throughout their lives. And I think it's really important that we invest not just in our campers, but in our staff as well, because we are only as good as a quality staff. And so we spend a lot of time training and investing in their lives as well.
Staff get a dedicated week to building a wide range of skills, everything from, of course, how to manage, necessary policies and procedures, but really important subtle things like how to work within specific ages and stages. When I'm up here as a developmental psychologist, when I put on that hat and show up, I get to work with counselors on having appropriate expectations for kids given their age and their stage of development, and sometimes their cognitive capacity as well. So having counselors be informed about those expectations really empowers them in knowing what to expect from campers, like what kind of language should I be using? Is this a camper that's at an age that I can really start to use some logic, or do I just need to pull the authority card and say, you do this because this is what we're doing at this time. One of my favorite conversations, the running theme that we had this year up at staff training, was about camp culture. And in framing our understanding of camp for campers as a culture, and not just as something that you have to do. We say this is our culture, this is what's done at camp. Up here at camp, we don't use certain words. Up here at camp, we take turns. Up here at camp, we wait to be called for seconds. And we had a lot of language this year around talking about that camp culture. Things that have foundations in our core values, things about being courteous, things about being honest, things about caring, respect, and responsibility, and having that be a part of our culture and really engendering that. That was a really cool thread that we wove through this year's staff training. But I think my favorite topic that I get to talk about is that building relationships. How, as a staff member, to share who you are, because this is all about building relationships. That's what makes us so effective at what we do, is not only do we show up for them in whatever needs they have, we let them know us, and we have amazing staff. We have people that their capacity for empathy and compassion and their creativity in managing people, it inspires me on a daily basis, and looking at how they problem solve and work with these young campers.
Y Camp staff is the best staff that I've ever worked with. I think part of it is that a lot of people grew up here, and so they were exposed to the Y's 4 core values. They work on being caring and honest and respectful and responsible. And so when you show up as a staff, if you're just as dedicated to the kids, then they love you. I say sometimes I hear more "I love you" more times here in a week than I'll hear in a year outside of camp. So it's just an amazing experience working with the staff here. It's hard to explain the real life impact of just working with these kids and seeing them change right in front of your eyes. It's very hard to describe, but it's so worthwhile. It's an amazing opportunity. It's incredible.